Let's talk about the meet and greet. I've broken this down into two separate videos because that's how important it is. The meet and greet typically only lasts between 5 and 10 seconds. However, you only have 6 seconds to make a first impression. See, deals are not made in your meet and greet. However, many are lost. The first video is going to take care of touching on the basics of it. We're not going to get into the script of it until video 2, but in this video we are going to talk about the basics, the things that take care of that first 6 seconds so that you don't lose any deals during your meet and greet. First, let's talk about perception. Perception is critical at this point. In that first 6 seconds, customers will make a decision as to whether they want to do business with you or not. We have been conditioned from the time we were very, very little by our parents, by society, by everyone around us, that professionals are who we go to when we need something. You must appear as a professional, not just a salesperson. Otherwise, your customers will go on looking for a professional. For example, when you go to the doctor's office, you fill out your paperwork. They take you back to a room. First person you talk to is typically a nurse or a PRN or whomever the case may be. They start asking you a list of questions. You start answering those questions, but internally you feel yourself holding back because this is not the professional that I came to see. Then when the doctor walks into the room, all of a sudden we give all the information. We start talking about things that we didn't even have listed on our paperwork, questions that they didn't even ask. And we voluntarily give this information up because we're talking to the professional now. Looking good makes you feel good. Feeling good gives you confidence. And that confidence transfers to that customer and comes off as professional. How many professionals do you know that aren't confident? They know what they're talking about, and they also appear to know what they're talking about. Greet everyone, no matter what. That goes for the people in front, the people in back, the women, the men, the children, someone sitting in the car. Keep everyone involved from this point on. See, if they're not involved, then they become bored. When they get bored, then all of a sudden they're telling their friend or husband or wife or kids or whomever it is that they're with that they're hungry, they're ready to go. And they're not necessarily always saying these things to you or in front of you, but they are saying that to their friends. And all of a sudden this leads to more I'll be backs, and I need to think about it throughout the process. So engage everyone from the very beginning. The last two things that I'm going to talk about before we jump over to video 2 is 1, smile. See, I'm not normally a smiling person. I am a process-driven person. I wasn't gifted with just the human interaction personality that some of you are. Yet I did not let that stop my path to success. Fake it till you make it. Get in front of a mirror. Practice it. Eventually it becomes genuine. See, I'm a process-driven person like I mentioned earlier. Yet when I'm approaching a customer, I got a smile on my face. I'm making sure that I'm transferring that confidence and that energy to that customer as I approach. The last thing that I want to talk about is body language. During this meet and greet, mirror your customer. After you shake hands, if they bring their hands up and they're sitting there chatting with you with their hands, don't immediately do it, but match their actions. Bring your hands up slowly and start talking to them that way. If they cross their arms, wait just a moment, bring your arms up and cross them and engage the customer. Make sure you're acknowledging what they're saying. Make sure you're paying attention to their words. Make sure that you're, okay, I'm with you. Make sure that you're giving off the body language and the gestures to acknowledge that you're listening. Now, be sure to like and subscribe the video before you jump over to video 2.